As you probably already know from our previous videos, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle currently live in the USA, to be exact in Los Angeles, where the former actress shows and teaches her husband an American lifestyle without royal duties and etiquette. Probably the grandson of Elizabeth II also will make some new friends. After all, Meghan has a lot of friends from the Hollywood society like Amal and George Clooney, Gayle King, Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, and Serena Williams. And speaking of Serena, what happened to her friendship with Meghan? The famous tennis player recently said that she doesn't know Meghan Markle. Why did Serena say that? Have any other celebrities turned their backs on Meghan Markle? Stay with us till the very end to learn more. But before that, don't forget to like this video, click on the notifications, and subscribe to our channel. Meghan and Harry, along with their son Archie, managed to move to California before the borders of America were closed due to the coronavirus. The actress has a family there, including a very important person in their life, her mother and numerous friends. And as it was reported by the media, she plans to return to her acting career and develop it. Which is why Hollywood is the perfect place to start over. Anyway, quite recently, Meghan, for the first time since she left the British royal family, appeared on American television. An interview with the wife of Prince Harry, recorded on July of 2019, was broadcast in the show Good Morning America, and during which the actress talked about the Disney documentary to which she has lent her voice. The production is called Elephant, premiered on April 3rd of 2020. Meanwhile, the Daily Star reports that the prince hasn't been taking his departure from Great Britain so well. He cannot find himself in Los Angeles without a job, and he misses his family and friends. Angela Mollard, a journalist who covers the life of the British royal family on a daily basis, says that in the newspaper that Prince Harry feels lonely in his new home. And as Meghan once felt strange in the islands, today Prince William's brother is far from those who always supported him. For now, both have engaged in charity and social activities. They took part in the Project Angel Food Action, during which for several days they distributed food to people with diseases and particularly vulnerable to virus infection. We have a separate video about it, but I will put it in the card somewhere on the screen. So the question is, can the prince count on his wife's American friends? At the wedding of Harry and Meghan on May 19th of 2018, many guests of the royal family appeared, but also many famous stars from Meghan's side showed up. Among them were Oprah Winfrey, George Clooney, and his wife Amal Clooney, creator of Carpool Karaoke James Corden, and his wife TV producer Julia Carey, actress and former Miss World Priyanka Chopra, as well as part of the cast of the series Suits, Gabriel Macht with his wife actress Jacinda Barrett, and Patrick J. Adams and his wife, actress Troyan Bellisario. On such an important day for Meghan, there was also her really close friends, actress Abigail Spencer and the famous tennis player Serena Williams with her husband, Alexis Ohanian. Now, I'm saying all of this because it seems like the people who are so close to Meghan are still looking after her and supporting her actions. Take Serena Williams, for example. The famous tennis player knows what it means to fight for yourself. I mean, she does not come from a rich family and she had to work really hard to earn the success she achieved, like winning 23 Grand Slam singles titles. And that is why she fiercely fights for equal treatment of men and women in sports and asks for the proper earnings of black women. In Fortune magazine, she said, "Black women, be fearless. Speak out for equal pay. Every time you do, you're making it a little easier for a woman behind you." Paying attention to minority problems, she often relies on her own unpleasant experiences, because Serena often in her youth heard harmful racist comments about herself or was booed on the court. But it was Serena who won and made women's tennis authorities change the rules that today young mothers can use the pre-pregnancy ranking within 3 years of having a child. And after the journalist's question, when she ceases to be an activist and focuses solely on tennis, she admitted that she would fight for the equality of minorities for the rest of her life. That is why in recent years, she has invested $10 million in women's startups and participates in numerous social campaigns. Perhaps it was this attitude that brought Meghan and Serena closer together. The Duchess and the tennis star met at the 2014 charity soccer game when they were teamed up for the Celebrity Beach Bowl. On her blog, The Tig, Markle later wrote, "We hit it off immediately, taking pictures, laughing and chatting, not about tennis or acting, but about good old-fashioned girly stuff." And so a friendship began. She quickly became a good friend that I would text when I was traveling, a friend that I would rally around for her tennis matches, and the down-to-earth chick that I was able to grab lunch with a couple of weeks ago in Toronto. Meghan has often shown up wearing Serena's clothesline in public, but Serena was always warm and appreciative of her friend too. And in an interview with Vanity Fair, the tennis player admitted her personality just shines. I told her, "You've got to be who you are, Meghan. You can't hide." Anyways, Serena has proven herself that she is a faithful and devoted friend. It was she who organized the Markle baby shower in New York and invited other known friends of the Duchess to it. And she defended her when Meghan struggled with attacks from the press. At a Wimbledon conference in 2019, Serena confessed that she was concerned about how the media treated her bestie, and she said, "I didn't know there was a negative media out there. Anytime I see her name attached to anything, I don't read it. She couldn't be a better friend to me. Low moments, high moments, she's always there. And that's all I want her to be." Meanwhile, Serena once said a little too much. This was when Meghan, shortly after the birth of her son Archie, appeared in New York to support the tennis player during the US Open. The toddler was 4 months old at the time, and yet the Duchess managed to fly to the match for several hours and quickly returned to Great Britain after it. And of course, that was unfavorable to the press, and they began criticizing her for leaving her son for such an irresponsible behavior as a young mother. It wasn't until November that Serena revealed the details of the event in an interview with Access Hollywood. She said then, "I just really think she's the strongest, literally the strongest person I know, and the nicest and sweetest. She flew all the way with the newborn to see me play in New York, and flew all the way back that night, and I probably couldn't have done that. It kinda goes to show you what an amazing person that she is, and that it's just one of the many things that she does for me. I call her, text her anytime, crying, upset, she's always there. Doesn't matter what she's going through. She just sets time away, and she's just so amazing." Although Williams didn't actually reveal anything shocking, she hasn't spoken about her friend ever since. So did something happen? Has there been a split in their friendship? Because when Harry and Meghan announced their resignation from the function of senior members of the royal family, Serena decided not to comment on her friend's decision. When asked by one of the journalists at the Australian Open about the Megxit, she did not get into all of it and quickly stated that she leaves it without comment, although she joked that the question was a nice try. Recently, however, Serena Williams and her sister Venus participated in a video chat with Naomi Campbell as part of her YouTube show, No Filter with Naomi. And at one point, the British model asked the younger tennis player if she was happy that Meghan Markle, together with her husband and son Archie, moved to Los Angeles. But even to her friend, Serena didn't want to say anything. She only stated that she did not know what the model was talking about and that she knew nothing about it. Undeterred by this comment, Naomi, though more delicately this time, tried to get information from the tennis player. She mentioned that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are on the West Coast, while Serena now lives on the East Coast. But then the tennis player stated, "Never seen her, never heard of her, don't know her." What? She doesn't know her? After all, a few minutes ago, we just proved to you that this is one of the strongest friendships in Hollywood. So what could have happened? Even though it really seemed that something was wrong, nothing happened. It was all just a joke. Meghan and Serena are still the same. The tennis player just does something that the Duchess has been soliciting to for a long time, and that is that she does not give any information to the media, does not comment, does not provide any news. In the end, Meghan went through a lot of pain because of the tabloids and bad press. We have videos about this if you want to know this information more in detail. But despite the fact that today, together with Harry, they gave up being royals and want to remain as private as possible, they still have to close the lawsuit filed against the son, who in 2018 published fragments of Meghan's private letter to her father. Quotes, and as the actress ensures, used without her consent and out of context, upset Markle so much that she would defend her rights in court. That is why she decided to hire one of the most well-known lawyers in the UK, David Sherborne. And interestingly enough, this is the lawyer who once represented Harry's mother, Princess Diana. But he's also a recognized lawyer for many stars, such as Elton John, David Beckham, Paul McCartney, and Harry Styles. Do you think he will ensure Meghan's victory? But I promised you to tell you about the star that seems to have turned her back on Meghan Markle. Who do you think this is? Well, although we're sorry to say so, it seems that the Duchess and Priyanka Chopra are not as close as they once were. The star of Quantico series and movie Baywatch with Zac Efron and Dwayne Johnson used to spend a lot of time with the actress, and she was among the guests during the wedding of Meghan. But Markle, however, did not respond the same and did not appear at the wedding of the ceremony of her friend, when on December 1st of 2018, she got married to 10 years younger Nick Jonas. Later, Priyanka did not appear at the baby shower. Although there was no official statement that they were no longer talking or seeing each other, they don't seem to be friends anymore. But what do you guys think about all of this? Do you believe Serena Williams protects Meghan Markle, or is there a split in the friendship? Maybe her words were not just a simple joke. Do you think that the Sussexes will find themselves in Los Angeles and be happy? Tell me what you think in the comments. And also, don't forget to like this episode and show it to your friends. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any more interesting information about the stars. See you soon!